So Bhagavad Gita, chapter 8, verse 16. Abrahma bhuvanala lokha punaravarito arjuna mam upayante tu konteya punarjanmana vidyate. Abrahma bhuvanala bhuvanata up to the Brahmaloka planet. Okay, has to. Loka, the planetary systems. Punaha, again. Avtarina, returning. Arjuna, O Arjun. Mam, unto me. Upayante, arriving. To, but. Konteya, O son of Kunti. Punah Janma, rebirth, na never vidyate takes place. Good? Has to? Okay. Translation. From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery, wherein repeated birth and death takes place. But one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth. Purport by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All kinds of yogis, karma, jnana, hatha, etc., eventually have to attain devotional perfection in bhakti yoga or Krishna consciousness before they can go to the Krishna's transcendental abode and never return. Those who attain the highest material planets, the planets of the demigods, are again subjected to repeated birth and death. As persons on earth are elevated to higher planets, people on higher planets such as Brahmaloka, Chandraloka and Indraloka fall down to earth. The practice of sacrifice called Panchagani Vidya recommends in the Chandrodaya Upanishad enables one to achieve Brahmalok. But if on Brahmalok one does not cultivate Krishna consciousness, then he must return to earth. Those who progress in Krishna consciousness on the higher planets are gradually elevated to higher and higher planets at the time of universal devastation, are transferred to the eternal spiritual kingdom. Siddha Swami, in his commentary on Bhagavad Gita, quotes this verse: Brahma saha ite sarve samprayate prati sanichare prasanyate krita mahnaha pravisyanti param padam. Where there is devastation of this material universe, but Brahma and his devotees, who are constantly engaged in Krishna consciousness, are all transferred to spiritual universe and to pacific spiritual planets according to their desires. From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, All are places of misery wherein repeated birth and death takes place. But one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. So, you translate? Okay. So here Prabhupada is saying, when there is devastation on this material universe, Brahma and his devotees who are constantly engaged in Krishna consciousness are all transferred to the spiritual universe and to the Pacific spiritual planets according to their desires. So, when there is devastation takes place in this material universe, Brahma and his devotees who are constantly in Krishna consciousness returns back to spiritual world according to their desires. So this is what Krishna is promising. It's a promise, Krishna says. So we are so fortunate to understand Krishna's promise, what he says, and and cultivate in our Krishna consciousness to go back to him. He gives us the way. It's not secret. No? He's speaking. Here, one can read again. Huh? When there is devastation in this material universe, Brahma and his devotees who are constantly engaged in Krishna consciousness are all transferred to the spiritual universe. So, this is confirmed. So, we are so glad to understand this, yeah? That yes, Krishna will take us. Of this there is no doubt. No? And yes, and yet by hearing the Krishna's activities, his pastimes, we can become more advanced in Krishna consciousness, and then Krishna will take us. So Krishna's pastimes are very, very dear to you all, huh? To me also. Because this, when you hear, when you listen, when you read, it brings us close to Krishna, definitely, huh? Close. And like Krishna, when he's born, huh? He was born in the jail. And what happened in jail, we all know. Huh? Devaki and Vasudeva, they're chained with thick iron chains. It was not easy to open. And Krishna was born with yellow pitambar dhoti, with peacock, with jewels, everything. He was so beautiful. And Devaki, she is so much afraid that Kams will come and he will kill his son. He has done killing 7 of them, cruelly, very cruelly, in front of her. She's the sister, his own sister. But demonic mentality is so crazy, one don't even have love for anybody. Yeah? He just wants to destroy whoever wants to chant Krishna's holy name or some service to Krishna, because he said he's God and everybody should worship him. And the message came when Devaki was married, and Kamsa himself was driving the chariot. chariot of his sister and brother-in-law. He loved her so much at that time. My younger sister, I will drive the chariot myself and bring her to her husband's house. But then something else happened. There was a voice from the sky came. He said, "Here comes sir. Your sister's, Devki's, 8th child from your sister, he will kill you." So when he heard that, he wanted to kill his own sister. So cruelty, so demonic mentality. Yeah. So if somebody wants to kill me, I will kill him. Yeah. So he thought that if I kill Devki, there will be no son and nobody can kill me. So then Vasudeva was so intelligent. He said, "My dear Kamsa, you are such a learned person. You are the king. What kind of reputation you will get by killing a woman, plus she is your sister?" This was the logic Vasudeva used to stop Kamsa. Because when demons, when reputation comes, they are very, very careful. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's right. What reputation will be there if I kill a woman? And plus, she's my sister. And so Vasudeva cleverly saved the life of Devki. Because it is his duty to protect his wife, as a husband. So then what happened is, then Vasudeva said to Kamsa, the 8th child of Devki might kill you, so I will promise you that every child born by Devki, I will come and give it to you. Yeah? So Kamsa put them in jail. Jai Prahlad Lakshmi Nishinga Devki Jai. So then he put them in jail. If you go Mathura, the jail of Mathura is such a cruelty place. It's nothing, it is big, big stones, black stones. And this is the jail. Huh? And plus they put them in the jail, not all, plus they tie their legs with the chain, just they can walk only this much. Yeah, so cruel. And then, they were living like that. Devki gave birth to a first child. Vasudeva took it and brought to Kamsa. He said, "As I promised, here is the child from Devki." And Kamsa, at that time he got a little bit compassion. He said, "Oh Vasudeva, you are so worthful for your words. What you say, you do it. But I'm not afraid of the first child. It's the message came 8th child. So this is the first child. So please take home." So then Vasudeva took the child. And then his ministers, Kamsas, they started to his ears. Maybe this is the first child. If you have a flower, you can count this way, you can count that way. You don't know which is the first and which is the 8th. So they said to him that, you see, if you have a circle, you make dots. You can count this way, or you can start from here. So first can be the 8th, 8 can be the first. So don't spare any babies from Devki. So he came in the jail and snatched the small baby in front of her sister, in front of her Vasudeva, and he just smashed on the stone. Huh? So then, like this was second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. But then Balram was born, Shankar's son, no? And yes, and the womb was transferred to Rohini's womb, no? And it was like Mother Devaki has miscarriage. Yeah. And so Balram was in by Mother Rohini. And then the 8th child, Krishna. So Krishna, what he did, he called Yogamaya and said, you take birth in Yashoda's womb, and I will take birth in Devaki's womb. So then exchange will be taken place. And so Yogamaya took birth in Mother Yashoda's womb. And what happened here, Krishna is born. And Mother Yashoda was so tired, and she didn't even realize. She just fell asleep. And she didn't know if it is a boy or a girl. She didn't know anything. No. So then, in the jail, Krishna is born at night, middle of night. And all the chains broke. All the doors, 8 doors of the jail opened one by one. All the soldiers, bodyguards, they fell to sleep. And then the voice came, take Krishna to Nanda Baba and bring to him. So Vasudeva took Krishna on his head. There was some little basket he put on Krishna. He started to walk. And came to Yamuna. And Yamuna it was raining, thundering, and Yamuna was filled with water. Vasudeva started, because he has to cross the river, he started to go in the river. Water came here, then here, and here, up to here. And then Ananta Shesha came and became hood for Krishna's, that no rain falls. And then the water came up to here on Vasudeva, and Krishna is here. And Krishna put his feet out of the basket and touched the water of Yamuna. And Yamuna was so happy to have the lotus feet of Krishna, and she gave the way. And Vasudeva can walk quickly. He came to Nanda Baba's bhavan. It's a huge bhavan. Nanda Baba's bhavan is very huge. He came and he went in Mother Yashoda's room. Mother Yashoda, nobody was there. Mother Yashoda was sleeping. So he changed. He put Krishna there, took the Yogamaya with him, came back. When he came, one door was closed, second door, third door, 7 doors closed. He came inside, chains came back, everything. As is, nothing, like nobody knows anything. And then baby started to cry. All the bodyguards woke up and they informed Kamsa, a child is born. Kamsa said, yes, now. I will kill him, and then I am fear from death. Nobody can kill me. So he came and he wanted to, and then Devaki said, brother, this is not a son, this is a daughter, please. At least you can spare the daughter. What can that daughter do to you? How can a daughter kill you? But Kamsa was so cruel. He didn't hear he could not hear, he has no ears anymore. He can only see Krishna and death, nothing else. No? And then he snatched Yogamaya, and Yogamaya flew. And Yogamaya said, You cruel Kamsa, you nonsense, rascal Kamsa. The one who is going to kill has been born already. So then Kamsa was so furious. You know, there is a difference between devotee and demon. Devotees always meditate on Krishna in a loving exchange, but demons meditate on Krishna as enemy. So what is the difference? He is also meditating. We are devotees also, but difference is that here is love, surrender, and here is enemy, want to kill. Yeah. So then his ministers again give him advice. Why don't you kill all the children who are born in 1 or 2 days? Then Krishna will be killed too. So they kill all the children who were born during this time. And then still, then he thought, what should I do? He sent Putna. And Putna came with she had this power that her milk can be poison. So she had milk, but it's poison. So what happened is there is a story why Putna came as a Putna to kill Krishna. When Vamandev appeared, you know the story of Vamandev, he went to Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj was doing yagya. And when the yagya would be finished, he will become so powerful, nobody can kill him. So Vamandev is coming with a small form, very sweet. If you see small, you can forget all you just wanted to love that child, you know. Hare Krishna. So then, what happened is that Vamandev came and Bali Maharaj was just about to put the swaha, the last. He did 100 yagyas. Now he just said Punahuti. You know Punahuti, when Pujari doing Punahuti, they put the banana. This is called Punahuti, end of the yagya. So he was about to do that and Vamandev appeared. And he said, Bhikshan Dehi, Bhikshan Dehi. And when Vamandev turned Bali Maharaj and he saw the small, he was respectful for Brahmanas. He used to give everything to Brahmanas. Anyway, the kings in Vedic times, they used to respect Brahmanas very much. So he got up. He didn't care for his yagya to be finished. He came to Vamandev and said, yes, what can I do for you? And Vamandev said, you know what? I need something. Yes, you can have gold, silver, diamonds, cows. I can give everything. What you are a small boy, you know. You can have, I will give you that, it will be enough for whole your life. You don't have to beg from anybody else. So, but tell me what you want. And Vamandev said, I want only 3 steps of land. My feet, 3 steps of land. And Vamandev, Bali Maharaj said, what is this? You are a small child, you don't know what to ask. You don't know I am a king, I am the king of the whole universe, and I have everything. And then Vamandev is preaching to him, you can read in Srimad Bhagavatam. And then he said, and then he took the water, sankalpa. One has to do sankalpa. When one promised something to Brahmana, one has to do water, put in the hand, and he has to speak. That today, at this day, at this time, I Bali Maharaj, give this Batuk Brahmana in charity the 3 steps of land. Like that. And then at that time, it was about, and Sukracharya stopped him. Come here, come here. You know who is this? He's Vishnu. He has come to take everything from you. And Bali Maharaj said, great. If Vishnu comes and asks for me, I'm so fortunate. And Suradev says, are you stupid? He will take. Sorry, Guru Maharaj, Gurudev, but I have my words and I will do it. And Vishnu has come to ask for such a glorious, even if he takes everything away from me, I will give. So then, Bali Maharaj makes the sankalpa. Vamandev one step, he took all the 3 planets. Second, all the planetary system, Brahmalok, everything. He said, now, in 2 steps I took everything from you. You have nothing. Where should I put my 3rd step? You lose. Just say you lose and everything will be fine. I will forgive you. And Bali Maharaj said, no, my Prabhu. My words are promise means promise. You put your 3rd step on my head. My head is mine still. Huh? So, and Vamandev pushed him to the how we call it? Pataloka. Down to the, and there he said, now you can do Raj here, rule here. This is your place. And then Vamandev became the bodyguard of the Bali Maharaj. He was so pleased with Bali Maharaj. Now there are 9 processes of devotional service. You know, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atma Nivedam. Atma Nivedan was Bali Maharaj. He gave everything to Krishna. So he's the one of the Mahajan. There are 9 Mahajans. He's one of them. So then, yes, here Krishna is born. Putna came, and she dressed as very beautiful lady. Yes, sorry. I was telling about the Putna here. And then what happened is that when Vamandev came, the daughter of Bali Maharaj, when she saw Vamandev, she had desire, if this child would be my son, I would feed him with my breast milk. She was so uncharted love with this small child. So first she appeared as a mother to feed him. And then when Vamandev took everything from his father, she became very angry and said, I would like to kill this boy. So that's why Putna came in the next incarnation as Putna, the daughter from Bali Maharaj. So she had desired to give breast milk to Krishna and to kill Krishna. So Krishna accepted her accepted her as a mother and drank the milk and also killed her, took her the life air. So this is Putna. Yes. So there is always, all the demons, they have different pastimes why they came. Aghasur was also one of the very elevated Gandharva. He was very beautiful. And there was one sage. His 8 ang were all crooked. He was handicapped, very heavily handicapped. He could not hardly walk. He was doing like this to walk. So this Gandharva came and he started to make jokes at this sage. Oh, you have such a beautiful way of walk. You are so handsome. So the sage didn't say anything. He started to walk. He followed him. 2nd time, 3rd time, he was speaking like that to the sage. And at one point, sage got angry because he didn't know who the sage is, how powerful he is, what he can do. He said, you are so proud of your handsome niti, your body. You think you are so happy, You are so handsome and so beautiful and so strong. I curse you to become a snake. Snakes have also, they are like this, in their skin and their bodies are also very crooked bodies, yeah. So then he fell at the feet of the sage and asked for forgiveness, and sage said sorry. Once the word came out. But I will give you one blessing, that you will be killed by Krishna. So this was Aghasura. And then he slowly, his body started to become snake, and became a snake. So this is how Aghasura became, how he was a Gandharva, and how he became a Aghasura snake, big, huge snake, yeah. So, yes, then Putna was killed. So then Lord Shiva, he wanted to have darshan of baby Krishna. So he came to Nand Baba's bhavan, and he said to Mata Yashoda, "Oh Mata Yashoda, I would like to have darshan of your Lala." And Mother Yashoda said, "No, Baba, no. My Kana, when he sees you, he will be so afraid and he will cry. Look at you. You are covered with ashes. You have snakes on you. You have clothes of deer skin. And your hair is like a big jata. No, Baba. Please. I'm sorry. You cannot have darshan of my Baba, my Lala." And Lord Shiva says, "But Mata Yashoda, just one time. I have heard that in your bhavan, Lala has taken birth, and he is so beautiful. He has peacock feather, and he has yellow garland covered with beautiful diamonds and jewels. I have come from far, far away. Please, be kind." And Mother Yashoda said, "No, Baba, no." So Lord Shiva went away. And Krishna started to cry and cry. Doesn't stop. All the gopis came. They try everything they try to stop Krishna stop crying. Krishna doesn't stop. So then gopis ask, "Did somebody came?" And Mother Yashoda said, "Yes. There was some Baba, and he wanted to have darshan of Lala. And he was so not looking nice, so I rejected it." So then Gopi says, "This is the reason. We have to call him, and he has to come, and he has to have darshan of Lala. Then everything will be okay." So Mother Yashoda said, yes, quickly go. He must be not far away. He must be somewhere else. Quickly go to the forest. So all the gopis ran and found Babaji was sitting under a tree. Said, "Oh Baba, please come to Nand Bhavan and have darshan of Krishna and bless him. He is crying and crying and crying." So Lord Shiva came. He came and he saw Mata Yashoda was carrying Krishna like that. He had darshan, he took the lotus feet of Krishna and put it on his head. And Krishna stopped crying. So then Mata Yashoda said, "Oh Babaji, whenever my Lala cries, you come and give the darshan." And Lord Shiva says, "In one condition, you have to every day offer me the remnants from Krishna's plate to me." So he's staying in the Nand Baba's garden. If you go, there is a small of Lord Shiva there. So every day, the remnants are still now offered to the Lord Shiva. So then Krishna started to grow up a little bit. Kamsa was sending one demon after another demon. Aristasur, Agasur, Denakasur, Kaliya. So many. Kaliya's pastimes is very special. Yamuna water was very, very transcendental. Very sweet, gives you so much energy when you drink Yamuna's water. Cows, calves, gopas, gopis, this Yamuna water was the life for the bridge passes. And this water of Yamuna was giving all the necessity of minerals for the bodies. Such was the Yamuna water. And the Kaliya serpent, he has to hide from Garud. You know, Garud, he likes snakes to eat. And Garud got a curse from one sages that he cannot come these areas. So since then, Garud could not come there. So he came in the Yamuna and he started to live with his queens. And slowly he made the Yamuna water poison. And it came like that whoever drinks the water dies. So then the Gopas, they are thinking, what shall we do now? So Krishna, he climbed the Kadamba tree and jumped in the Yamuna water. And there is, when we were in school, there is one bhajan. The meaning of bhajan is that Jara kamada zara chanda bara Swami hamaro jagashe tane marashe Mane bada hatya lagashe. Said the Nagpatnis came out when they hear water, some child is coming. Nagpatnis came and said, "Oh, small Kana, who are you? Why have you come in this water? You know there is a Kaliya living. And when Kaliya now is sleeping, when he wakes up, he will kill you and we'll get the killing of a child. Bal Hatya. Hatya means to kill a child." So they said, maybe somebody has misguided you the road. That's why you are here. Or maybe you are not so much favorable to your mother. So you are here. So there are many, the Nagpatnis are speaking with Krishna. And Krishna is answering, no, I am the beloved child of my mother. I am the Kana. And nobody has indirected me the road to come here. I have come myself. Kahere barak tu maraga bhulyo ketara veriye vadaviyo nishaya taro karaj phutyo yahate tu kshida ayo. The Nagpatni says, we are sure that now your death has come. So please go back immediately. Leave this water and go back to your parents. And then Krishna says, Jagadhatara, go and wake your husband and tell him Krishna has come. Yeah. Then Kaliya woke up with his big fan, And there was a fight. And there is in this bhajan, Bevu badiya, Bathe badiya. So they were fighting like two wrestlers are fighting. Krishna was fighting with him, and Kalia was fighting and the Yamuna water was sprinkling onto the sky and coming down. Krishna was falling in, and Kalia his heads were going there, and it was a huge battlefield, yeah. And in this song, it describes how Krishna and Kalia, Krishna is, and then at the end, Krishna defeated Kalia. And then Krishna got up on his hoods and started to dance Bharatnatyam. Natawar, Krishna is the best dancer. Yeah, best. Oh. When he dances, so everything becomes still. And then comes the rhythms and the whole world is dancing. When the Gandharvas started to dance, the Kinnaras started to dance, the Apsaras started to dance, everybody was dancing. And Krishna was enjoying. But at the bank of Yamuna, there was another picture. All the Gopas and Gopis, they were very much hurt, and Mother Yashoda was faint. That's why Krishna stopped this fight and defeated Kalia and came up, and he started to do Bharatnatyam and make all the Brajbasis, Haribol, Haribol, when they see Krishna dancing. Yeah, and Mother Yashoda and Nandu Baba and all the Gopas and Gopis and cows and peacocks, and everybody started to dance. So this was the Kalia, killing of Kalia. It's a very nice, it's a kavita. Kavita means poem. We used to learn this poem in school when I was maybe 10, 11 years old. In Vedic times, in olden times, in the school, they were teaching the pastimes of Krishna, the pastimes of how Vaishnavas, which is not now in the schools. It's a very big pity. When in the morning, when you go, there's a pratna. You sing prayers to the Lord. The prayer is like this: Oh my Lord, we are your children. Please give us strength, give us good intelligence, that we become good human beings, that we become your devotee. Like that were the prayers. Yeah. And the uniforms, is very important to have uniforms. This calls discipline. Vidyarthi means students, means discipline. That every child is wearing the same clothes. There is no competition. Oh, she has or he has won this. So sometimes parents have not much money. Some very rich children, they wear very, and then no, that cannot be. There is no discipline. There is already crisis in school already from the clothes already. Shoes. Oh, I want and bags. Oh my God, bags. These very big bags children are carrying. In the school we had just one salad, like you ribe it out and you write and you ribe it out. This was we used to tuffle, yeah. And you sit on the floor, no? Yeah, there were no tables and chairs and blackboards, and the teacher speak and you write. These are called real schools. We don't have here Gurukul. It's a very pity for our children. Yeah, I hope one day. So yes. So then, what happened? Kalia. Yes. This was in the school. Yeah, we were teaching. We were learning, and we had religion class, Mahabharata, Ramayana. We used to study this, learn this. There were special schools about that. So, okay, then good. Are there any questions? Good. Then Yes, these are the nice pastimes of Krishna. One can read Krishna book and read the stories with Krishna, with his devotees, and become happy. Now Devaki is going home. Hare Krishna. So, Hare Krishna, thank you very much. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Bhagavad Gita. All glories to Krishna's pastimes. And all glories to you all.